Hi guys, welcome back to my channel once again here on YouTube. Thank you kindly for joining me for this video today, where I take a look at Kenny Omega DVDs from my DVD collection. I don't have every single Kenny Omega DVD. I have no idea how many there are. There are various ones I've seen for sale that are quite pricey, but they're usually with him and the Young Bucks on the same DVD set, whether it's interviews or something to do with the Elite. But the ones I have are just pretty much Kenny Omega on his own. And with exception to this first one I'm going to show you, I thought I'd include this anyway. But yeah, here we go. It's Ring of Honor Wrestling presents The Omega Effect from 14th of November 2009. There's Kenny on the front there. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool to include this one before I show you my standalone sets of Kenny Omega. So Austin Aries puts his World Championship on the line against Kenny Omega in the ROH World Title match. Pick 6 series match between Chris Hero and Kevin Steen. We've got Eric Stevens and Joey Ryan and Ernesto Ozores, beg your pardon if I got your name wrong, versus Jay and Mark Briscoe. Actually, I don't think that Mr. Ozores dude is in that match, like as a wrestler. I think he's just with Prince Nana at ringside to support Stevens and Ryan. We got a Pick 6 series match. Tyler Black versus Roderick Strong. El Generico versus Nakajima. Rhett Titus and Kenny King versus the Super Smash Brothers. 4-corner survival match. Claudio Castagnoli, Colt Cabana, Grizzly Redwood and Delirious all going at it. And the Young Bucks against the Flatliners. And there's some of the various screenshots from the event, which looks pretty cool. Aries there with the Ring of Honor Championship. And there's Kenny at the bottom. I've not watched this one, so I can't really say a lot about it. But I will get around to watching it at some point. I've heard good things about some of the matches on there. And I've seen the main event between Aries and Omega got a 4.5-star rating. And I'm always interested in these kind of high star rated matches. So I'll definitely be checking that out. So yeah, that's the first one I wanted to show you. Next up is a Wrestling Crate exclusive of Best of Kenny Omega with exclusive artwork. So this is the definitive collection of Kenny Omega spanning from 2007 to 2015. Omega had many amazing matches in Pro Wrestling Syndicate. So we have Omega against Danny DeManto with Velvet Sky from 2007 versus Davey Richards from 2007. Teaming with Jerry Lynn to take on Kevin Matthews and Tommy Swade from 2008. A one-on-one match with Jerry Lynn from 2008. A three-way match against Jack Evans and Devon Moore from 2008. One-on-one match against Devon Moore from 2009. Oh no, 2008, sorry guys. Versus Devon Moore and Danny DeManto, 2008. One-on-one against Kevin Matthews in 2015. And I think this was a 4-way by the looks of it. So versus Sami Callihan versus Mario Baccara versus Matt McIntosh from 2015. Yeah, so that's, as I said, that was a Wrestling Crate exclusive. Best of Kenny Omega and PWS, Pro Wrestling Syndicate. So, yeah, if you guys wanted to check some of those matches out, I think this one goes for quite a reasonable price on auction sites like eBay. I think you probably pick this one up around about $8, £8, whatever. It's not an expensive one by any means. Next up I want to give a shout out to a cool friend I met on Facebook last year, Ross Hill, who's a big wrestling DVD and Blu-ray collector. And I want to say thank you to you, dude, because you said I inspired you to get this Kenny Omega set, was it? When you saw an AEW video of mine? Apologies if I've got that wrong. I know apparently I inspired you to add a few more DVDs to your set. Oh, I know what it was. It was Hard to Kill, wasn't it? Hard to Kill 2020, TNA. Apologies for that, dude. But I'm going to take the credit for that one as well. Nah, I'm only kidding. But yeah, thanks, dude. Shout out to you. Awesome viewer as well. Thank you for your support for this channel. And all the rest of you guys for supporting my channel as well. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. So yeah, this is the AEW Kenny Omega pay-per-view collection from last year, released last year. It's part of the AEW crate originally, I do believe. And then we started getting them for sale in the Wrestling Store UK. So this one covers the following matches. So we have AEW World Tag Team Championship match. Adam Page and Kenny teaming up against the Young Bucks. Got the Full Gear 2020 Eliminator World Title Tournament Final. Omega against Page. Double or Nothing 2021 three-way match for the World Championship. Omega, Orange Cassidy and Pac. Kenny Omega versus Christian Cage for the World Championship from All Out 2021. We have the Forbidden Door 2023 IWGP US Heavyweight Championship match. Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay. And to end this DVD, I guess this will be the last match on there. The Golden Jets versus the Young Bucks. AEW World Tag Team Championship versus disbandment match from Full Gear 2023. Yeah, it's a nice little set, that one. Definitely one worth having for your collection. And I saved this one till last. I've got to be very careful with it because the disc button on the second disc on the inside keeps was not very good. It's pretty worn and disc keeps trying to fall out. Not sure why. I mean, I've not damaged it or anything, and you know, it's in good condition from what I can tell. But yeah, this was One Winged Angel from Ring of Honor, a 2-disc set release. Very hard to come by, very expensive to obtain for your collection now, unfortunately, guys. If you're looking to get this one, I luckily had help from a good friend of mine over in the US, Eli Johnson, who I do trades with a few times a year. A good friend of mine. Thank you, dude, for helping me get this one. I'm very grateful. Yeah, I'm going to be very careful, but this is what I mean. The button there is a bit temperamental, and it seems okay at the moment now, but the disc did fall out when I put them all together earlier for this video. Like I said, I'm not sure why. But yeah, this one has 2 discs, as I said, covering various Ring of Honor matches. So disc 1, we have Omega versus Delirious versus Bryan Danielson versus Tyler Black in a 3-way versus Claudio Castagnoli versus Danielson and Castagnoli again versus Kenny King and Jay Briscoe versus Jay Briscoe, Austin Aries and Roderick Strong versus Austin Aries, Davey Richards and Roderick Strong versus Chris Hero versus Austin Aries from the Omega Effect, which we were talking about just now, versus Kevin Steen versus Austin Aries and versus Christopher Daniels from disc 1. Disc 2, we have Kenny and the Young Bucks versus Kushida, ACH and Matt Sydal versus ACH. Kenny and the Young Bucks versus Tanahashi, Michael Elgin and Yoshitatsu. Bullet Club versus Tanahashi and the Addiction. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks versus the Kingdom. Bullet Club versus Chaos. Kenny and the Young Bucks versus Best Friends and Flip Gordon. And a IWGP US Championship match against Yoshihashi. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is an absolutely fucking cracking set to have in your collection. Definitely. I like all of these I've shown you today. I'm very pleased with them. Like I said, I might look into getting those other ones one day with that I've seen Kenny with Young Bucks, but they're not really on my radar just now. But if I ever came across them at a good price, I'd probably snap them up then. And yeah, well, thank you very much for watching this video. It's not been a long video. Wish I had more to show you, but that's pretty much my Kenny Omega DVDs to show you for today then, guys. Well, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for help supporting the channel. And I want you all to stay safe, and I'll catch you again soon for another video. Goodbye for now.